Gurunam Charanara Vinde Sandara Shita Swatma Sukhava Bodhe Nishreyase Jangali Kayamane Samsara Hala Hala Mohashantye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Dharanam Sahasra Shirasam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim Surya Namaskara A. Ekam inhale, lift the arms up, look up. Dvai exhale, bend and fold forward. Trini inhale, lift the head up. Chatwari exhale, step back and lower for Chaturanga. Pancha inhale, coming into upward facing dog. Shat exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 1, spreading the fingers wide. 2, gazing up toward the belly button, Nabi Drishti. 3, breathing with sound, in through the nose and out through the nose. 4, and 5. Sapta, inhale, step or jump forward, lift your head up. Ashtau, exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Nawa, inhale, arms stretch up, look at the thumbs, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale, reach up, look at the thumbs. Dvai, exhale, bend and fold forward. Trini, inhale, head lifts. Chatwari, exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, Urdhva Padmasana, look at the nose. Shat, exhale, Adha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale, step or jump forward. Lift your head up, Ardha Uttanasana. Ashtau, exhale, forward bend. Nawa, inhale, arms reach up, look up, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale, reach up, look up. Dvai, exhale, bend and fold forward. Trini, inhale, head lifts, look at the nose. Chatwari, exhale, step back, elbows in for Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 1. Again, breathing with sound. 2, in through the nose, out through the nose. 3, 4, and 5. Sapta, inhale, look forward, bend the knees, sit back to jump, step or hop to the hands, lift the head up. Ashtau, exhale, forward fold. Nawa, inhale, reach your arms up and look up, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale, reach up, look up. Dvai, exhale, bend and fold forward. Trini, inhale, lift the head up. Chatwari, exhale, step or jump for Chaturanga, so come halfway down. Pancha, inhale, shoulders away from the ears, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 1. Breathing with sound. 2, so steady the breath out here. 3, pressing the weight back into your hips. Again, pushing the fingers into the mat. 4, and 5. Good. Sapta, inhale, step or jump forward. Lift your head up. Ashtau, exhale, forward fold. Nawa, inhale, lift the arms up, look up at your thumbs, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale, reach up, look at the thumbs. Dvai, exhale, bend forward. Trini, inhale, half lift. Chatwari, exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop the inhale, jump forward or step, lift the head up. Ashtanga, exhale, fold. Nawa, inhale, arms reach up. Angusta Drishti, looking at the thumbs. Samastitihi, hands next to the side. Surya Namaskara B. Ekam, inhale, bend the knees, lift your arms up, Urdhva Padmasana. The way, exhale, bend and fold forward. Trini, inhale, lift the head up. Chatwari, exhale, jump or step back to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot comes forward, back heel to the mat. Inhale, come up for Virabhadrasana. Ashtanga, exhale, come down for Chaturanga. Nawa, inhale, upward facing dog. Dasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Ekadasha, left foot forward, back heel down, look up at the thumbs. Dwadasha, exhale, come down for Chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale to downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, inhale, step or jump forward, lift the head up halfway when you arrive. Exhale, bend and fold forward into Uttanasana. Saptadasha, bend the knees, arms up, Utkatasana. Good, stand up, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale, bend the knees, arms reach up. The way, exhale, bend and fold forward. Trini, inhale, lift the head up. Chatwari, exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta, right foot forward, inhale, come up for Virabhadrasana A. Ashtanga, exhale, come down for Chaturanga. Nawa, inhale, Urdhva Padmasana. Dasha, exhale, Adho Padmasana. Ekadasha, take the left foot forward, inhale, come up. Dwadasha, exhale, come back down for Chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale to downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, step or jump forward, lift the head up. Shodasha, exhale, bend and fold. Bend the knees, Saptadasha, inhale, Utkatasana, hands together, look at the thumbs. Stand up, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale, bend the knees, look up. The way, exhale, forward bend. Trini, inhale, lift the head. Chatwari, exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Take your left heel down first. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, come up for Warrior 1. Ashtanga, exhale, come back down for Chaturanga. Nawa, inhale, upward facing dog. Dasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Again, so right heel down, step the left foot forward. Inhale, come up, Warrior 1. Exhale, Dwadasha, come down for Chaturanga. Trayodasha, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale for downward facing dog. 1, 5 breaths, again, breathing with sound. 2, so allowing the breath to make a sound here, in and out through the nose. 3, 4, and 5. Pancha Dasha, step or jump forward, lift the head up. Shodasha, exhale, fold. Bend the knees, Saptadasha, inhale, Utkatasana, stand up, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale, bend the knees, arms up. The way, exhale, forward fold. Trini, inhale, lift the head up. Chatwari, exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, Sapta, inhale, come for Virabhadrasana A. Ashtanga, exhale, come down for Chaturanga. Nawa, inhale, upward facing dog. Dasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Ekadasha, take your left foot forward, inhale, come up. Dwadasha, exhale, come down for Chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale, downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Panchadasha, step or jump, lift the head up. Shodasha, exhale, fold. Saptadasha, bend the knees, arms up. Utkatasana. Again, stand up, Samastitihi. Padangustasana and Padahastasana. Jump the feet apart hip width distance, reach down and grab the big toes with the first 2 fingers. Ekam, inhale, lift the head up. The way, exhale, bend your elbows and fold forward, taking 5 breaths here. 1, so pull the chest toward the thighs. 2, if you need a slight bend in the knees, that's okay. Over time, the legs will straighten out. 3, maybe you're leaning forward into the balls of the feet. 4 and 5. Trini, inhale, head up. Exhale, take your hands underneath your feet for Padahastasana. Ekam, inhale there. The way, exhale, bend and fold forward. 1, same thing here, drawing the chest to the thighs. 2, looking up toward the nose. 3, slightly leaning forward in the balls of the feet. 4 and 5. Trini, inhale, head up only. Exhale, take your hands onto your hips. Pancha, inhale, come up. And feet together, Samastitihi. Uttita Trikonasana A. Ekam, inhale, step or jump the right foot out. The way, exhale, turn the foot out to the side, reach down and grab the big toe with the first 2 fingers. 1, looking up toward your hand. 2, keeping the right hand directly over the right shoulder. 3, the hips are stacked, lifting up from the center. 4, no weight on that bottom hand. And 5, Trini, inhale, come up. Chatwari, exhale, pivot the feet and reach for the left side, looking up toward your hand. Hasta Drishti. 1. Again, breathing with sound. 2. Keep lifting up from the center. 3. 4. 5. Pancha, inhale, come up. Trikonasana B. Ekam, inhale, pivot the hips toward the back. Dwe, exhale, cross your left hand over your right foot. And then stretch the arm up, twisting through the chest, looking at your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Inhale, come up, pivot the feet. Chatwari, exhale, reach the opposite hand down, twisting through the chest, lifting the left hand up. 1, look at the hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, come up. Samastitihi, front of the mat. Uttita Parshvakonasana A. Ekam, inhale, step the right foot wider, pivot the feet. Dwe, exhale, bend the right knee over the right ankle. Take the hand onto the outside of the foot. 1, twist through the chest and look at the palm. 2, Hasta Drishti. 3, draw the knee outward toward the armpit. 4, keeping the back leg straight and the heels to the mat. and 5. Trainee, inhale, come up, pivot your left foot. Exhale, bend the left knee, take the left hand on the outside of the left foot. Look up toward your hand. 1, twist through the chest. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ekam, inhale, twist to the back. The way, exhale, take your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Take the hand behind your shin and reach the opposite arm up and over. If you can, draw the back heel down to the mat. 2, 3, nice deep twist. 4, and 5. Trainee, inhale, come up. Chatwari, exhale, twisting to the left. Take a nice deep twist first and then take the elbow onto the outside of the thigh. Draw the back heel down if you can and reach that top arm up and forward, turning the chest open, looking at your palm. Good. 3 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Pancha, inhale, come up, arms out to the side. Samasthitihi, come to the front of the mat. Prasarita Padmasana, Ekam, inhale, take the hands onto the hips. The way, exhale, fold forward and take your hands down. Inhale the head up. Trini, exhale, bend your elbows and fold forward. 1. All 10 toes facing forward. 2, lift up from the belly. 3, breathing with sound. 4, 5, Chatwari, inhale, straighten the arms, take the head up. Exhale, take the hands on the hips. Pancha, inhale, come up. B, Ekam, inhale, arms to the side. Dway, exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale here. Trini, exhale, take the head down. 1, 2, 3, leaning forward into the balls of the feet, straight legs. 4, and 5. Chatwari, inhale, come up. Exhale. Pancha, inhale, arms to the side. Good. Exhale. Ekam, inhale, arms to the side. The way, exhale, hands behind the back, Inhale, stretch the arms straight, and then exhale, come down into C, reaching your hands toward the ground. 1, palms are facing in, fingers are interlaced. 2, gazes at the nose. 3, 4, 5. Chatwari, inhale, come up. Exhale, take the hands on the hips. Good. D, Ekam, inhale, grab the big toes, lift the head up. The way, exhale, bend your elbows and fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chatwari, inhale, take the head up. Exhale, Pancha, inhale, hands on the hips and come up. Samasthitihi, come to the front of the mat. Parsvottanasana, hands behind the back. Ekam, inhale, pivot the feet behind you. Dway, exhale, bend and fold forward, taking your head down toward your leg. 1, 2, 3, hips are squared, so draw that left hip forward. 4, 5. Good. Trini, inhale, come up. Pivot your feet. Chatwari, exhale, reach your head toward your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, come up. Samasthitihi, come to the front of the mat. Utthita Hasta Padangustasana. Left hand to the hip. Ekam inhale, grab your right big toe out in front of you, straight legs. The way exhale, bend the elbow and fold forward. 1, trying to touch your face toward your leg. 2, breathing deep. 3, 4, and 5. Trini, inhale, head up. Exhale, Chatwari, take the leg out to the side. So try to lift the foot up and over. 1, if you feel steady, look over the shoulder, Parsva Drishti. 2, point the toe and bend the elbow if you can. 3, straighten the standing leg. 4, and 5. Pancha, inhale, bring the leg forward. Shat, exhale, bend and fold. Sapta, inhale, straighten the arm, head up. Exhale, hands onto the hips. Point the toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, left side. Ashtanga, inhale, grab the big toe. Now exhale, bend and fold. 1, 2, straighten the standing leg. 3, 4, 5. Dasha, inhale, head up. Ekadasha, exhale, take the leg out to the side. Look over the shoulder. Parsva Drishti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dwadasha, inhale, take the leg forward. Trayodasha, exhale, bend and fold. Chaturdasha, inhale, hands onto the waist, point the toe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Samastitihi. Urdhva Padmasana. Ekam, inhale, take the right foot onto the left thigh. Take the right hand behind the back to grab the foot. Or just grab your shirt. The way exhale, bend and fold forward. Take the left hand to the ground and draw your head toward your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trini, inhale, lift the head up only. Exhale there. Chatwari, inhale, come up. Pancha, exhale, leave your leg. Shat, inhale, take the left side. Take the left hand behind the back to grab the left foot. Sapta, exhale, bend and fold forward. Take your head toward your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ashtanga, inhale, take the head up only. Exhale there. Nawa, inhale, slowly come up. Dasha, exhale, samastitihi, leave your leg. Take a vinyasa here. Ekam, inhale, reach up, look up. The way exhale, bend and fold forward. Trini, inhale, lift the head up. Chatwari, step or jump to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. So Utkatasana from here. Jump forward, bend the knees, arms up, look up at the thumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ashtanga, inhale, lift up. Nava Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Dasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Ekadasha, exhale to downward facing dog. Virabhadrasana A, Sapta, inhale, right foot forward, bend the knee, look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep looking at the thumbs. Straighten the front leg, pivot the feet around. Exhale, bend the left knee, so left side, Virabhadrasana A. 1, that's Ashtanga. 2, Angusta Drishti, looking at the thumbs. 3, 4, 5. Now exhale, Virabhadrasana B, so spread the arms. 1, bend the knee. 2, relax the shoulders away from the ears. 3, arms are parallel to the floor. 4, 5, Dasha, inhale, pivot the feet toward the right side. Bend your right knee, look at the hand. 1, knee over ankle. 2, 3, keep breathing with sound. 4, and 5. So Ekadasha, take the hands to the mat, step or jump back to lift up. Dwadasha, exhale, jump to Chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, Sapta, inhale, step or jump through to sit down. Dandasana is first, hands next to the side. Engaging Jalandhara Bandha, so take the chin down, look toward the nose. 1, you can lift up here in the pelvic floor. 2, engaging Mula Bandha. 2, trying to tap into Uddiyana Bandha 2, so engaging the belly. 3, flex your feet, straight legs. 4, and 5. Grab the big toes with your first 2 fingers. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, bending and folding forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dasha, inhale, head up. Exhale, Nawa, go to B. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Dasha, inhale, head up. Exhale, Ekadasha, cross the ankles, lift up. Dwadasha, exhale, jump back to Chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale to downward facing dog. Purvattanasana, Sapta, jump through. Straight legs, sit down, hands behind the back. Ashtanga, inhale, lift the hips up, head back, look at the nose. 1, 2, 3, keep lifting up, toes to the ground. 4, and 5. Now exhale, come down. Dasha, inhale, lift up. Ekadasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Trayodasha, exhale to downward facing dog. Sapta, jump through, sit down. Urdhva Padmasana. So take the hand behind the back, grab the foot. Left hand grabs the outside of the left foot. Ashtanga, exhale, fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, Now inhale, lift the head up only. Exhale there, Dasha inhale, lift up. Dwadasha exhale, Ekadasha exhale, jump back. Dwadasha inhale, upward facing dog. Trayodasha exhale to downward facing dog, left side. Chaturdasha, jump through. Take the left foot onto the right thigh. Take the left hand behind the back. Come into your bound lotus pose. Reach your right hand to the outside of the right foot. Panchadasha, exhale and fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shodasha, inhale, lift the head up. Exhale there. Saptadasha, inhale, lift up. Ashtadasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Ekonavimshatihi, inhale. Vimshatihi, exhale to downward facing dog. Tirang Mukha, Ekapada, Paschimottanasana. Sapta, jump straight into the pose. Reach forward for your foot or the outside wrist. Ashta, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now inhale, head up. Exhale there. If you can jump back from here, Dasha inhale, just lift up. Ekadasha, jump back to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Trayodasha, exhale to downward facing dog. Chaturdasha, jump straight into the left side. Reach for your right wrist. Panchadasha, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shodasha, inhale, head up only. Exhale there. Saptadasha, inhale, lift up. Ashtadasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Janu Shirshasana A. Sapta, jump through. Take the right foot into the thigh. Reach for your left wrist. Ashta, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now inhale, lift the head up only. Keep looking at the nose. Good. Exhale there. Dasha, inhale, lift up. Ekadasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhaling to upward facing dog. Trayodasha, exhaling downward facing dog. Chaturdasha, jumping through. Taking the left side. Panchadasha, exhale, folding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shodasha, inhale, lift the head up only. Exhale there. Saptadasha, inhale, lift up. Ashtadasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Ekonavimshatihi, inhale, upward facing dog. Vimshatihi, exhale to downward facing dog. Janu Shirshasana B. So Sapta, jump through. Take the same position as A. So take the right foot next to the left thigh. Lift the hips up and sit onto the foot. Ashta, exhale. Reach for your foot or your wrist and fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, Nawa, head up only. Exhale, Dasha, inhale, lift up. Ekadasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Trayodasha, exhale to downward facing dog. Chaturdasha, jump through. Sit down. Again, take the same position as you did in A on the left side, and then lift up. Sit onto your foot. Keep the knee going outward. Reach for your right wrist. Exhale, Panchadasha, fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shodasha, inhale the head up. Exhale there. Saptadasha, inhale, lift up. Ashtadasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Ekvanavimshatihi, inhale, upward facing dog. Vimshatihi, exhale to downward facing dog. Janu Shirshasana C. So Sapta, jump through. This time take the right foot in, but draw the toes down and the heel up. See if you can move your hips forward so that the heel goes directly over the toes, spreading the toes onto the mat. Exhale, fold forward the same way you did in A and B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now inhale, head up. Exhale there. Dasha, inhale, lift up. Ekadasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Dwadasha, inhale to upward facing dog. Trayodasha, exhale to downward facing dog. Chaturdasha, jump through. Sit down. Same thing on the left side. So try to draw the heel up and the toes down. Spread the toes on the mat. Bring your hips forward as much as you can. Don't force the knee down. The knee will come down with time. Once you have the position, you can try to reach for your foot or your wrist and fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Inhale, lifting the head up. Exhale there. Saptadasha, inhale, lift up. Ashtadasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Ekvanavimshatihi, inhale, upward facing dog. Vimshatihi, exhale to downward facing dog. Marichasana A. So Sapta, jump through. Bend your right knee in over the right ankle. Hug it in. Leave space between your foot and your thighs. Take your right hand behind the back in front of the shin. Take a bind. Ashtha, exhale, folding forward here. Keeping your left foot flexed. Trying to draw your chin toward your shin. 4. Good. And 5. Inhale, lift the head up there. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, go back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Apologies, this is when I start practicing really fast for some reason. So jump through to the other side. Chaturdasha. Take the bind on the left. Panchadasha. Exhale, fold forward. 1. So important that you leave space between the foot and the thigh in Marichasana A. I always see that mistake in students. So you need space for your chest to go. So really open the foot and the thigh before you try to go for the bind. When you take the bind, reach the hand as far forward as you can and try to get it as low as you can on the shin before you reach the hand behind the back. And that's it. Inhale, take the head up. Exhale there. Okay, Saptadasha, inhale, lift up. Ashtadasha, Chatwari, jump back. Ekvanavimshatihi, inhale. And Vimshatihi, exhale. So take your time with that if you need to go slower than I clearly was going here. Sapta, jump through for Marichasana B. So left foot comes into the half lotus position and bend your right knee. Lean forward into the left sits bones first before you try to take the bind. And then Ashtha, exhale, fold forward. But same thing here. Try to keep your ankle underneath the knee. Like open that foot up so that there's space for your chest to come. Good. If you can grab a wrist, that's great too. If you can't do the bind alone at home, use a little towel. Okay, find it better than a strap. Grab a little towel or a sock or something. Inhale the head up. Exhale there. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, go back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Trayodasha, exhale to downward facing dog. Chaturanga, taking the left side. So same thing here, taking the right foot into half lotus and bending your left knee. You have to lean forward and then take the bind. Exhale, Panchadasha, take the head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. Apparently I wanted to chill in this one. 5, Shodasha, inhale the head up. Exhale, Saptadasha, inhale, lift up. Ashtadasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Ekonavimshatihi, inhale, upward facing dog. Vimshatihi, exhale, coming into downward facing dog. Marichasana C, so Sapta. Jump through, and then we right away take the bind here. So Sapta, jump through right away. You bend the right knee against space between the foot and the thigh. Take the left elbow on the outside of the thigh. Twisting, taking the bind if you can. So rotating the elbow up, reaching the left hand behind the back. Right hand behind the back. 1, Parsvadrishti. 2, making sure you're flexing that opposite foot. 3, again, if you can't get the bind at home, just grab a sock or a towel or something. 4, 5, coming out. Dasha, inhale, lifting up. Exhaling, going back to Chaturanga. Now I'll jump back. Dasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Ekadasha, exhale to downward facing dog. And Dwadasha, you jump through to take the left side. So bending your left knee. Take the right elbow on the outside of the thigh. Twisting, trying to look over the shoulder. Parsvadrishti. Don't forget to flex the right foot. Lift the chest up. 2, 3, 4. Counted too fast again. 4.5. Hold it there. Good. And 5. Nice. Exhale there. Trayodasha, inhale, lift up. Chaturdasha, Chatwari, jump back. Panchadasha, inhale. Shodasha, exhale. Marichasana D, so Sapta. Jump through, sit down. This time, same thing as B. You take the left foot into half lotus foot and bend the right knee first. Okay, and then you twist the same way you did in C. Again, if you can't get the bind at home by yourself, just grab a towel or a sock or a strap or something, or you just modify it without taking the bind. Looking over the shoulder, twisting as deep as you can. Holding here for 1. Don't forget to breathe in this asana. 2. Same drishti, look over the shoulder and lift the chest. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Exhale there. Ashtanga, inhale, lift up. Exhale, jump back to Chaturanga. Jump through for the left side. Dwadasha, jump through for the left side. So this time taking the right foot into half lotus and bending the left knee and trying to take the right arm around the left. Taking the bind if you can, or modifying, looking over the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Exhale, come out. Trayodasha, inhale, lift up. Chaturdasha, Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga. Panchadasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shodasha, exhale to downward facing dog. Sapta, jump through, prepare for everyone's favorite pose, Navasana, straight arms and legs. 1. I won't count slow, I promise. 2. Look at the feet, Pada Drishti. 3. Keep the arms parallel to the ground. 4. And 5. Hug the thighs into the chest, hands on the ground, lift up, sit back down. Again. 1. 2. So try to keep the chest lifted. 3. Straight legs if you can. Don't hold your legs. 4. 5. Hug the thighs into the chest, palms down, lift up, sit back down. Again. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale again. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Ashtanga. Inhale, lift up. Sapta again. Last time. Don't hold your legs. 1. Telling myself not to hold my own legs. 2. Don't hold your legs. 3. Keep looking at the foot. 4. And 5. Ashtanga. Inhale, lift up. Navasana, jump back to Chaturanga. Dasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Ekadasha, exhale to downward facing dog. Back bending. Sapta, jump through, lay down on your back. So now I like to prepare at least once into a bridge pose before I go up into Urdhvadanyarasana. So you can take that. You can do this every time if you'd like. I like to grab my ankles, making sure the heels are in line with the toes. Feet are spread hip width distance apart. Pushing the feet into the mat, lifting the hips up to prepare, making sure there's strength in the legs before coming into back bending. So all the strength in the legs. You can take 5 breaths there and then come down and prepare for Urdhvadanyarasana. So bending your elbows. Now inhale, lifting up. 5 breaths here. Holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dasha, exhale, bend the elbows, take the head down, walk the hands in closer. Now inhale, lift up again for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dasha, exhale, bend the elbows and come down. Now inhale, last time, come up, holding for 1. This time you can even walk your hands in closer toward your feet. 2, 3, 4, 5. Dasha, exhale, come down. Ekadasha. You can go back into Chakrasana. Dwadasha, exhale to Chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale into downward facing dog. Panchadasha, we jump through and fold forward for Paschimottanasana. Taking about 10 breaths here. Just allowing yourself to rest. Folding forward after opening the back. About 5 more here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you can take a little bit longer there if you need to. Okay, but when you're ready, lifting up, going back, taking another vinyasa. and then preparing for our inversions. Okay, so jumping through, laying down on the back, Sapta, jump through and prepare for Salamba Sarvangasana, shoulder standing. Okay, so lifting up when you're ready into your shoulder standing, keeping the hips over your shoulders, hands onto the back, point the toes, legs come up. So here we want to hold about 10 to maybe 15 breaths. Okay, sometimes I like to hold it a little bit longer, but just making sure you're trying to walk your elbows in. Try your best to keep your feet directly over the hips. You don't want to feel like you have any weight on your hands here. Keep trying to push the feet up toward the sky. Okay, let's hold this for about 5 more breaths. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then when you're ready, just coming into the halasana position. So letting your feet go back behind your head, pointing the toes down, and interlacing your fingers, stretching the arms straight. And 8 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Preparing for Karna Padasana, the ear pressure posture. So bending your knees, trying your best to get your shins toward the ground, squeezing the ears, or maybe just your temples and your head. But trying to keep your heels and your feet together in this. The arms stay in the same position as they were for halasana. So 8 breaths here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Coming back up into your shoulder standing and then working your way into Urdhva Padmasana. So taking the lotus position, hands onto the thighs right below the knees, straightening the arms, balancing here. So it's upward facing lotus pose. 8 breaths in this one. Good. 4, 5, gazing at the nose. 6, 7, and 8. Folding into Pindasana. So draw your thighs toward your chest. Wrap the arms around the legs and take your hands together here. If you can even squeeze in maybe and grab your wrist if that's accessible to you. We have another 8 breaths here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rolling into Matsuyasana. So try to keep the head low. You'll lift the chest up, take the head back onto the mat, keep the lotus position, and grab the feet, straightening the arms and drawing your thighs and knees down to the mat. Gazing at the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, unraveling to Uttana Padasana. 1, so hands and feet together at 90 degrees. 2, keep breathing with sound. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, rolling back into Chakrasana. Don't drop the legs down when you do it. Lower to Chaturanga. Go through your vinyasa. Inhale to upward facing dog and exhaling into downward facing dog, preparing for a Shirshasana. So prepare. Now we'll inhale. We come up. So you want to hold Shirshasana for about 15 breaths. If you can hold it for longer, then you can hold it for longer. So if you're not practicing Shirshasana yet here, you can just come into like a dolphin pose. Maybe I'll make another video for Shirshasana here. But if you're prepared to come up all the way into it. Keep breathing and balancing. And count about 10 more here. So holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Preparing for Shirshasana B. So the half bend here. So what you're going to do is just keep the legs nice and straight. And then you'll slowly start to tilt your hips forward and drop your feet down halfway here. Okay, so whenever you're ready, I'm holding a little bit longer. 10 here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One time we come back up, and then exhale, you come down for this child's pose position, but you don't have to move your hands or your head. Just keep the head resting down there. Let the breath slow down. And then when you're ready, coming into your vinyasa, inhaling upward facing dog, exhaling downward facing dog. Sapta, jump through. And we'll do the closing postures. So first, we'll fold the legs into the lotus position and take Urdhva Padmasana here. Or you can just grab your elbows if that's not accessible. And then Ashtanga, exhale, taking the head down and coming into Yoga Mudra. 1, 10 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, lift up. So we take Padmasana, first 2 fingers together. Lift the chest, straightening the arms. The other 3 fingers are together. Keep your arms straight, keep your back lifted. Engaging Jalandhara Bandha. So take the chin down and we breathe here for 10 times. Deep Ujjayi breath. So breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Trying to make an ocean-like sound with the breath. Nice and deep. Hold here for about 5 more breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so this is a good space too if you want to just stop and maybe do Nadi Shodhana breath, if that's in your practice. Different kind of pranayama. You can take that here. You can also take a little bit longer than just 10 breaths. But when you're finished, lifting up for Utplutihi, so thighs up, lift the hips off the ground, lift the chest, look at the nose for 1. Lift up 2, 3, 4, 5, lift up, holding it, 6, 7, lift up, 8, lift up, don't come down, 9, don't come down, and 10. Exhale there, and Dasha inhale, keep the lotus to lift up, Ekadasha Chatwari, jump back to Chaturanga, Dwadasha inhale, upward facing dog, Trayodasha exhale to downward facing dog. Good, Sapta, jump forward, and then we'll stand up for the closing mantra. Swasti prajabhyaha paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahishaha go brahmanebhyaha shubhamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, Samasthitihi, 1 final vinyasa. Ekam inhale, lift the arms up, look up. Dwe exhale, fold forward. Trini inhale, lift the head up. Chatwari exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga. Pancha inhale, upward facing dog. Shat exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta inhale, jump through last time. You can lay down on your back. Take your final resting pose. Let the palms float open. And let your eyes close. Let the toes fall out to the sides. And just find a few minutes of stillness and rest before coming out and finishing.